Hi, I'm Steve Carnie, farm here at Lenton Farm, Great Chalfield in Wiltshire, and we run about 1,300 ewes and a few suckler cows. I suppose I wanted to be a vet originally, but spent too much time on farms as a teenager in my A-level years. And just like animals generally, so I used to do a lot of nature watching, bird watching, ornithology, and started helping out on a local farm in the Lake District, and went from there really. Fell in love with livestock farming. Sheep farming is in jeopardy at the moment because of Brexit and the fact that we export about 30-40% of our lambs into Europe, and without that market things will collapse as far as sheep prices go. There's also the fact that subsidies are going to be cut back for farming. We haven't got a big enough vote in this country. It's always been the small French farmers with their numbers that have had political clout that we haven't got. So without the subsidies and without the current prices on lambs, we'll really struggle, I think. The young generation, it's really hard. My sons, I mean, I've had trouble with my eyes last year, and so I've now got two sons working at home, and they would both like to set up on their own in some way, but the opportunity is just not there, and it's so expensive. Land in this country is so expensive because of development potential and various just people wanting to live in the countryside puts an artificial price on value on land. I don't know how they can do it now, to be honest, which is sad, you know. And having said that, world population is increasing drastically, and the demand for food is going to, you know, be there. Up. And the big trouble is that the amount that people spend on food is, I think, 13% of income at the moment. Even 10 years ago it was 20%, you know, and 50 or 100 years ago it would have been nearly, you know, nearer 50% of your income would have gone on food, you know, and then your rent of your house and the luxury goods would have been 5 or 10%, and that is, you know, a massive move away from food being an important spend in your income, and I think that's got to reverse at some point. People have got to realise that food is one of the prime issues in life, really, you know, and costs a lot of money to produce. So yeah, it's got to come right eventually, I suppose. I don't know. Betty. Fleck, go away. Fleck, go away. Fleck, that is mean.